we're the PNC Newsgirls, Mia.
And Maya, reading the news 6 days a week because you're too lazy.
Wednesday, September 27th, 2023.
Got an extra long Hitler quote today. I wish I could go back to having short ones, man.
Never again.
Okay. We are not pacifists, for we know that the father of all things is combat and struggle. We see that race is of supreme importance to the life of our nation as well as character, the basis of which must be responsibility towards our people. We are absolutely convinced that every decision requires responsibility. That is why we are at odds with the entire world. That is why we are considered subversive and why we are prohibited from speaking. And why are we silenced? Because we want to restore the health of our entire German nation and to cure it from this cursed sickness of fragmentation. Adolf Hitler. I almost did it!
Yeah, you're pretty close. That was pretty good.
But which one did I fall on? Subversive or prohibitive?
Subversive, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, quick why is Israel pushing for blockchain-based real estate? Israel's real estate industry, in particular, is poised to benefit immensely from blockchain and tokenization if it is able to properly implement the technology. Currently, the Israeli real estate market is known for its lack of liquidity, time-consuming transactions, and high fees due to multiple intermediaries.
Yeah. FTC sues Amazon, accusing the online retailer of wielding monopoly power to jack up prices by punishing sellers who offer discounts on other sites. The suit filed on Wednesday in federal court in Seattle, where Amazon is headquartered, is the latest legal volley in the government push to break big tech's dominance of the internet.
Biden appoints millionaire from CIA mafia-linked family to oversee exploitation of Ukraine's economy by multinational corporations. Put in different terms, Pritzker is to help open the floodgates to Ukraine's economic exploitation by multinational corporations which stand to profit from a war that the US and Ukraine deliberately provoked as part of a scheme to weaken Russia.
Okay. Jewish leaders signed letter labeling Elon Musk an anti-Semite and a danger to Jews. Call for ad boycott and end to government contracts. Over 100 Jewish leaders on Tuesday signed on to an open letter labeling ex-owner Elon Musk as an anti-Semite and a danger to Jews for allowing too much free speech on his social media platform.
Wow.
Alright,
Fauci was smuggled into CIA headquarters to influence COVID-19 origins investigation select subcommittee. Fauci's alleged CIA meeting was revealed in a Tuesday night letter from subcommittee chairman Brad Winstrup, Republican, Ohio, to the Inspector General of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, which demand documents, communications, and other evidence between Fauci and the CIA.
Okay. Bombshell bank records show Chinese payments were sent to Joe Biden's address. Hunter Biden received wire transfers totaling more than $250,000 from Chinese business partners in December of 2019, with the beneficiary address listed as the Delaware residence of Joe Biden, according to information obtained by a congressional committee.
Hunter Biden sues Rudy Giuliani for hacking his laptop. Hunter Biden, the son of U.S. President Joe Biden, has filed lawsuits against former Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani, his companies, and attorney Robert Costello for allegedly hacking and obsessing over his private digital data.
Okay. Judge revokes Trump's New York business licenses, finds he committed fraud by inflating wealth. Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Arthur Engoron found Trump, 77, his family and his business, the Trump Organization, liable for fraud. The key claim in New York Attorney General
Letitia
James' sprawling lawsuit against the defendants.
Senator Rand Paul to hold up any stopgap government budget bill that includes funding Ukraine. in an opinion piece written for the American Conservative and in the speech on the Senate floor, the Kentucky junior senator reiterated his desire to not prove additional taxpayer dollars to continue the conflict in Ukraine. Not prove, provide. I misspoke.
Okay. Germany's 9/11 moment. This act of economic terror will change the future of Europe. For years, the Nord Stream pipelines have, how do you say that? Epitomize energy stability for Europe's largest economy. Germany's industries, households, and economic engine have heavily relied on the uninterrupted flow of Russian gas. However, overnight, a sudden and, how do you say that? Audacious?
Yes.
Disruption to this vital energy supply sent shockwaves across Germany, leaving it exposed and vulnerable.
Report 94% of, oh my gosh, why are the numbers? 323,094 new jobs among S&P 100 went to non-whites in year after BLM protests. Corporate America reacted to the 2020 Black Lives Matter riots by embracing systematic discrimination against whites, according to a new study from Bloomberg. Alright, Monkey Column.
Kenya, U.S. signed defense agreement ahead planned Haiti deployment. Kenya and the U.S. signed a defense agreement Monday that will see the East African nation get resources and support for security deployments as it is poised to lead a multinational peacekeeping mission to Haiti to combat gang violence.
Jason Billingsley, suspected of killing Forbes 30 under 30 tech CEO Pavel Lepierre, 23, linked to knife points inappropriate. Essay. A week earlier, 6'4", 305-pound ex-con was let out by Soros-backed DA early, despite history of sex offenses and violent crimes. That's literally just the headline.
Yeah.
Police issued an arrest warrant for Jason Billingsley on Tuesday afternoon, along with a stark warning to the public that the convicted sex offender 32 has a history of rape and violence.
Okay. Hundreds of Nigerian nurses and midwives investigated by UK regulator on suspicion of fraudulently passing medical exams. Hundreds of Nigerian midwives working for Britain's National Health Service, NHS, have been suspected of gaining their medical qualifications by fraudulently having others take their exams for them in their home country, and dozens remain under investigation.
Nigeria's labor unions call indefinite strike over cost of living. Unions have been pushing President Bola Tinubu to reverse his decision in May to scrap the decades-old subsidy that had kept fuel prices low but was draining government finances.
Okay, work on column. How do you say that? Chevron?
Yeah, Chevron.
Chevron to add new oil drilling rigs in Venezuela following Biden's sanctions relief. California-based oil company Chevron is planning to boost its oil production in Venezuela by adding at least 2 new oil rigs in the country, Reuters reported Monday.
Opposition supported women's quota bill out of compulsion. Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday said those who had kept the women's reservation bill hanging for years finally voted for it due to fear of women's power. Some opposition parties tried to oppose it by raising questions, but they were compelled to vote for it in Parliament, he said, speaking before a large gathering of women at the
Ahmedabad
airport after arriving in Gujarat for a 2-day visit.
Gujarat?
I don't know, man. I'm trying my best out here.
Okay. Shock video. Illegal aliens run into U.S. in San Diego through construction site on border wall. This is the Biden regime legacy. Open the borders and destroy 247 years of prosperity. Video footage at the border shows illegal aliens running into the United States in San Diego, California. Illegals in Tijuana ran through a construction site for the border wall and nobody tried to stop them.
Elon Musk to visit southern border later this week to see severe migrant crisis for himself. Elon Musk announced on X, formerly Twitter, that he has plans to visit the southern border later this week to see the migrant crisis for himself. I was literally just repeating the headline, but okay.
Sorry if there was a lot of scratching noises a second ago. My dog's crazy.
Alright, that was all. Thanks for listening to Mia.
And Maya with the Polno Central homepage. Do all the good things.
Come back tomorrow for more segregated news.